Hello students, today we'll be solving a quadratic equation. The equation is x squared minus 98 and 2 by 49 into x plus 4 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation and we have to find the value of x. So we are seeing that the equation, the left hand side is containing 3 terms and the middle term is having a mixed fraction. If we have this type of a sum where the middle term contains a mixed fraction, we just check if we can make the denominator of the fractional part to be equal to the whole number part. Can we make this, can we change this 49 to 98? Yes, we can change it by multiplying it by 2. If we multiply 49 with 2, we'll be getting a 98. But if we multiply the denominator only by 2, leaving the numerator as it is, the value of the fraction will change. So whatever we do to the denominator, we have to do the same thing to the numerator as well. So if we want to change this 49 to 98 by multiplying it by 2, we have to multiply this 2 in the numerator by 2 as well. So we would like to change this 49 to 98. So the first step that we do is we keep this as it is and we write this as 98 and 4 by 98 x plus 4 equal to 0. Now why did we do? You will come to know as we proceed. You will be seeing what is the utility of making the denominator the same as the whole number part, the number in the whole number part. So the next thing that we do is we just separate these two. This is the whole number part and this is the fractional part. So we will be separating these two parts of the mixed fraction. That is x squared minus, we write 98 plus 4 by 98 into x plus 4 equal to 0. Now, some of you may be wondering that is it possible? Can we just separate these two parts? For that, let us take up a smaller number because 98 is quite a large number. So let us take up a small mixed fraction. Let us take, say, for example, 7 and 3 by 7. Since we are having, in this case, we are having the whole number part and the denominator the same, I have kept it over here as well. The 7 is in the whole number part and it is in the denominator part as well. So if this is a mixed fraction, 7 and 3 by 7. So if we just want to convert it into an improper fraction, what do we get? 7 times 7 is 49 plus 3 is 52. So it is a 52 by 7. This is the improper fraction, equivalent of this mixed fraction. Now, if we just separate these two parts, the whole number part and the fractional part. So then what do we get? 7 and 3 by 7 is equal to, we do not know whether this is equal to or not. Let us write it as equal to and let us check whether it is actually equal to or not. So we are writing it to be equal to 7 and 3 plus 7. So if we want to add these two, this is a whole number and this is a fraction. 7 is a whole number and 3 by 7 is a fraction. How do we add these two? We take the LCM. 7 is nothing but 7 by 1. So there's the 1 in the denominator. And over here we are having 7 in the denominator. So we have to take the LCM of these two, 1 and 7, which is nothing but equal to 7. So we write 7 in the denominator. Or what we can do is, okay, let us do it in this method first, and I'll be showing some other method as well. So over here it comes 49 plus 3, because over here 7 is the denominator, so this 3 is kept as it is. So this is equal to 52 by 7. Okay, so over here also we have seen if we just convert the mixed fraction to an improper fraction, we have got a 52 by 7, and when we have separated the two parts, even then we are getting 52 by 7. This addition can be done in this way as well. This is not a part of the quadratic equation, but still I'm showing you. So this can be written as equivalent fractions. So the 7 by 1 can be written as 49 by 7 plus 3 by 7. So the sum will be equal to 52 by 7. Okay. So every time we are seeing that, the answer is equal to 52 by 7. The same thing, the original thing, when we had converted this original mixed fraction to an improper fraction. This is the result that we had obtained. This is the same result that we have obtained over here as well as over here. So we can separate the two parts, the whole number part and the fractional part, from a mixed fraction. The value doesn't change. So that is the thing that we have done over here. We have separated the whole number part and the fractional part. Okay. Next is we open the bracket so that we get two terms. It is a minus 98x and minus 4 by 98x plus 4 equal to 0. Okay. Next, what we do is we group these two terms and we take out the x as the common factor, and it is x, and within brackets we have x from the first term and a minus 98 from the second term. And from the third and the fourth term, actually we would like to get x minus 98 in the bracket. So we take minus 4 by 98 as common. So we write minus 4 by 98 so that we get simple x within the bracket. And from the second part, so second part is having a positive sign, a plus sign, and we have taken out a minus sign. So we have to put a minus inside, because minus and minus when multiplied together will be giving us a plus sign. Next is we are having this 4 which has been taken out. But in addition to the 4 in the numerator, we are having 98 in the denominator as well. But over here in the fourth term, there is no 98. So since 98 is in the denominator, 4 is being divided by 98, we have to multiply this by 98 as well, so that the 298 can get cancelled. So we get minus 98. Because the 4 is being divided by 98, if we multiply the result by 98, we will be getting back the original 4. So we get x minus 98. This is the same thing that we have got over here. That was our intention, that to get the same terms in both the brackets. Next, we take this part as common and it is x minus 98. And from the first part we are having x. And from the second part we are having minus 4 by 98 equal to 0. So we are having two brackets. We are having two brackets. Each bracket is containing two terms. And these two brackets are connected by an implied multiplication sign. And the product of these two is equal to 0. So that implies either this first bracket is equal to 0, either the value of this first bracket is equal to 0 or the value of the second bracket is equal to 0. Only then can the product be equal to 0, because 98x is the same number in both the brackets and it is getting subtracted. This 98 is being subtracted from x in the first bracket and 4 by 98 is being subtracted from the second bracket, from x in the second bracket. So both cannot be simultaneously equal to 0. Either this part will be equal to 0 or this part will be equal to 0. So this implies either x minus 98 equal to 0, which in turn implies x equal to 98, or x minus 4 by 98 equal to 0. And this again implies x is equal to 4 by 98. Now we can cut the common term, that is 2. Both are even numbers, so we can divide by 2. So we get 2 by 49. See, now you can understand the significance of making this denominator as 98. Because we have made this denominator as 98, when we have separated these two, we have got a 4 by 98 in this third term. And if we take out 4 by 98 as common factor from the third and fourth term, we get inside the bracket the same thing as we have got from the first two terms. That is why we have changed this 49 to 98. If we could have separated the whole number part and the fractional part over here as well, it would have become 98 plus 2 by 49. But if we had have taken 2 by 49 as the common factor, then within the bracket we would have got something 49 or 98. Yes, we'll be getting 98, but let us not go to that complication. Simply just remember that when we are having a mixed fraction in the middle term, there are three terms, and in the middle term there is a mixed fraction, and if we can make the denominator to be equal to the whole number part, then first of all what do? We change the denominator as well as we have to change the numerator as well. So we change our intention is to make the denominator equal to the whole number part. So for that, what do we have to do? We do. And simultaneously we have to do the same action to the numerator as well. So the numerator value gets changed as well. So this becomes our first part. And then next we just separate the whole number part and the fractional part and open the bracket so that we get two terms. We group the first and the second term, and we group the third and the fourth terms, so that we get the same expression in both the parts within the bracket, so that we can take this as common and we get two bracketed parts. So we have arrived at two values of x. It is obvious because it is a quadratic equation, therefore x will be having two values. So x is equal to 98 or 2 by 49. This is our answer. Thank you for hearing.